attention, because you're live. All right, here we go. Episode 64. Perhaps you forgot who we are.
We can see how that could happen.
The sounds of our voices.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're back. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Come one, come all, episode 64. It's Trey, it's Alex, I'm Trey.
I'm Alexx Dupree.
And we're back. So wait, we just went through all of these banners and backgrounds and stuff, and I don't know what happened to. Oh, there it is. Okay, there is that it. Wait, is
the royal we?
Okay, is that it? Okay, there it is. Now we're back. All right, so it's been a year, or almost a year. I looked at the timestamp of our last YouTube video. It's from October of 24, right before the election, because I know we were just screaming, "Yes, we can," and down with Trump.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah, that was disappointing.
Horrible.
That was extremely disappointing.
We just knew she had it, right? We just knew it was a walk away. It was going to be all good. Did we know that?
Knew on top of knowing, just like we did with Hillary. Mm-hmm. Knew on top of knowing. Well, I think I did have my reservations, and I did say them up front. But we want to think positively, and we want to be all in. I was telling you, I was going to the calls, I was doing the things. But
yes, you were. You were heavily engaged. Yes,
I gave some dollars, not a lot of dollars, but I gave some of dollars. Any dollars that I can give are meaningful to me. I work hard for those dollars. But yeah, I did have my reservations up front. I know we are a sexist, racist nation.
Yes.
And so with her checking two of those boxes, I said it couldn't happen. But everybody else was like, it's better than Biden. And then I was like, you know what? I don't want to be the negative Nelly. There's no way. There's nothing good that comes of me saying, no. Let's just jump in and try.
Well, what we thought and from what people thought, other people thought across the country was totally different. I don't know what happened. What people just didn't show up, right? They just didn't show up. And a lot of people didn't believe that a woman, even women were thinking this, that a woman.
That's what I'm saying.
Lead us. Crazy. It
was a woman. This country will not elect a woman, period.
Never.
Between those two women, Hillary and Kamala, I don't know how you find a more qualified candidate in the last 20 years.
Yeah.
I'm even going to go out there and say Obama wasn't as qualified as Hillary and Kamala.
And even Biden at the time. Yeah. But here we are a year later, 10 months into the presidency, and it's interesting times we live in, to say the least. Interesting times. A lot has happened in the past year, as I said. We got a new president, and life been lifing with Alexx and I. To say that is an understatement.
Hard.
So let me just tell you what's been going on with me. The last time we spoke was the last time we did this was back in October. Remember, I did it from the radio station. I feel like every time we take a hiatus from doing a podcast and come back, I have a story of a different damn station that I work for, get fired from, or quit, or whatever. So, I was in a crazy situation with a radio station here in Chicago. Unique, to say the least. Very unique situation, to say the least. Some ghetto nigga shit, if we want to be direct. But I'm gonna leave it at that. It is what it is.
Direct.
Yeah, if you want to be direct. I'm here at the school. I'm teaching. I'm just trying to figure it all out again. We on the beach, us as radio people. That's been my life. It's been pretty calm and non-eventful, I should say. Not too much. Everything has been like going pretty. Not too many bumps or anything like that. It's been pretty smooth, to say the least. Can't complain for the most part. But then again, if we do, what does that help us? How does that help us? Does it?
Only just not to have high blood pressure, just so you purge, so you get it out. Because if you bottle it all up in, you're gonna explode.
Yeah.
So just to purge it and leave it, and then you move on. You have your cathartic experience and
Right.
move on.
So you heard my life. My life is cool, just a straight line, non-eventful. I got fired. Who cares? Yeah, that's me.
Y'all get fired. Yeah.
Alexx has a totally totally different story or experience that she's had in the past year. Go and break it down for us if you can.
I'm gonna try to just hit the highlights and not be too detailed.
There you go. The highlights work.
The highlights, high level overview. Went back to Chicago to fix up the houses. We had another renter that tore some stuff up, but at least this one reimbursed us because I learned some things from the first one. Mm-hmm. And then I left my last radio stations, plural.
I think we lost Alexx. She lost her gig where she was saying something about her radio stations that she worked for. Let's let me see if I can echo her or mimic her. What she's doing right now. I'd have to be a little lighter. Is that? Oh, okay. Yeah, I was just trying to see where you were. I was going to take the show and just run it myself. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know what was going on with you.
Well, I don't know what's going on with me either. It didn't look like it was on mine, but we're all good. Okay, what was the last thing you heard?
I heard that you were leaving your radio stations and then it stopped from there. And pick it up.
Okay. Left those radio stations. Then I went.
Okay, we lost Alexx again. Apparently she's blaming it on me, but I'm gonna blame it on her internet connection because as y'all can see, everything's all good with me. And as you can see, hold on, how can I? Yeah, so I don't know how that's working. Let's try to take her out and bring her back in. Is she there? Are you there now?
I'm here. I'm here. I don't think this is on my end.
I know it's your end because all of our viewers are listening and watching me as you stop in frame.
Okay.
So,
okay. Yeah. So I had shoulder surgery. There was a 3-month recovery there. The first month.
Wait, what happened to your shoulder? What happened to your shoulder?
At this point, when I had the surgery 6.5 years prior, I just tore my rotator cuff and I had just been, just dealing with it ever since, just yanking on it. Didn't tear it bad, just a little bit, but enough that I could feel, something every day. It wasn't excruciating, but I had the option, like to do it now, do it in 10 years.
Right.
I'm going to retire in 10 years and be out on the mountain doing something stupid. So
right.
I took care of it 3 months. And let me tell you, it is normally, a year recovery. I fully recovered in 4 months. So the first month, I just took a whole bunch of drugs and I slept the whole month away.
Drugs are good.
Every 3 hours I was taking sleep drugs because the first month you can't use your arm. You're in a sling. Like you can't use it at all. Mm-hmm. And so that's like my worst nightmare, to be in my body and can't use it. So, I just took sleep drugs every 3 hours. A month later, we got out of our sling. I could wiggle it a little bit. And as soon as they cleared me to do PT, oh man, I went ham. And so, I just
describe the pain you feel when you have a torn rotator cuff.
Yeah. So let me, before you repair it.
Yeah. Just the pain that you feel, like compare the pain to a relatable pain.
I just can't. I have a high tolerance of pain, but it was just annoying. It was nagging. It just felt like if you go to lift something, can't do that. Just like you feel like you're going to rip your arm off if you keep doing stuff with that broken arm. You feel like it's gonna tear. It goes between sharp and dull. So it just depends what you do, if it's sharp or if it's dull. Like when I used to try to pick up my dog, that was sharp. But when I went to go like tuck in my shirt, that was a dull pain.
Yeah.
So it just depends how heavy and in what direction. But I got that sewed up. Zip, zip, zip. I got it sewed up by the guy who works on the Seattle, 2 of the professional Seattle teams. I think the football team and the hockey team.
The Seattle.
I think the Seahawks and the Kraken.
Kraken, yes, the Kraken, yes.
I think those might not have been his teams. He might have been the baseball and the hockey, whatever he did, but he was the orthopedic surgeon for them. So I had the right guy,
Okay.
And they took care of me, and I just let them. They tell you may lose some range of motion. I was like, it ain't happening. They say you may lose a little. I was like, it ain't happening. If you ain't team 100%, I can't have you on my team. So they were like, 100%, you're gonna get it all back. I got it all back. Got
Right.
100% back. But I'm telling you, I went ham, and I was fully recovered in 4 months as opposed to a year. And I will tell you, one thing happens though, and I didn't expect it. I thought I was wiggling it enough when I couldn't lift. My arm shriveled up. It was half the size. And so once I got the clearance to lift again, 2.5 weeks, I got that arm back. I got all my size back. I was just cranking.
Now, listening to Alex's story about her torn rotator cuff, I had an issue, and I'm still kind of dealing with it, where I had a pinched nerve in my neck. And this is, I wouldn't say it's reoccurring, but this happened like 2 years ago when I lived in Florida. The pinched nerve in your neck. So it starts like in the back, and it like affects a particular side of your body. So if I have a pinched nerve, I mean, if it feels like I'm having pain in my left side, it affects everything on the right, and vice versa. So
okay.
yeah, I'm sorry. If I had pain in the left, in the back, it affected the entire left arm. So I had a pinched nerve in my neck I was dealing with, and I found out that it's how I lay. Because I had this running joke. I would tell people, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, in bed?
Yes. It's how you lay in bed. So you don't supposed to use any pillows. You're not supposed to use, like, your head is supposed to lay flat, right? If your head is laying flat, and so say this is the pillow and it's up here, and your head is like laying, half of your head is on the pillow and the other part of your neck is hanging off of it, that fucks with it like heavily. And I figured that out, that's how I was laying. I would have like 2-3 fluffy pillows, and the part of my neck that's free is how the nerve got pinched. So moving forward, if I use a pillow, it's one pillow, and it's like it's not like fluffy. It's it's regular size pillow.
What if you put it in in that crick of your neck? Because they have those My Pillows and
they
all
do.
those things. And it's supposed to cradle.
Yeah, I haven't tried that yet, but yeah, that's an option. I haven't. Maybe somebody will get me somebody will get that for me for Christmas or something. So I haven't tried that,
okay.
But it's the same, theory or whatever, to where your neck or one part of your neck is, like you said, is cradle. So yeah, and I don't know if it's the fact that I got a big dome. I keep looking around because I'm at the school now, and students may try to come in or start talking shit. But yeah, so I've had a pinched nerve, and one of the things is I'm still trying to get the strength back. So I've been doing like the resistance band and like ways, just trying to get the strength back.
Yeah.
But what comes with it is numbness, So my thumb, my forefinger, and a little of my middle finger was like very numb. I'm now getting to the point to where just at the top it's slightly numb. And that's a good thing, because they say sometimes the numbness is permanent.
Yep.
The fact that it's still tingling and I'm still I can feel it, and the numbness is lessening through, as the days progress. It's getting better. But I had the pinched nerve back in February, and here we are in October, and I'm still, feeling the remnants of it. So I don't know if it's us just getting old and this shit is happening, or what.
I did something stupid, but so I did it to myself. But I will tell you what's different between you and me is I took a 3-month leave from my job. I left that, from my one job. I left the radio job because I knew I was going to take another year off between radio gigs. And I cut off all my friends and family. I didn't talk to anybody because my full-time job was recovering. I was doing PT 8 hours a day. I was icing 6 hours a day. Yeah. I was massaging 2 hours, and I was stretching another 2 hours, up to 4 hours a day. Oh, hell no. Like and it just had to be everything, because I had to get it all back. I talked to a girlfriend had the surgery 2 months before me. She has 50% range of motion. I was like, nope, nope,
Wow.
nope, wasn't gonna happen to me. So I just cut off life. I didn't watch no TV. I mean, something was on in the background, but I didn't leave the house because they tell you most people trip and fall and they re-injure it or make it worse. I didn't take my dog for a walk. I did nothing, and in the beginning, little joke, and then I'll move on from the surgery. You got one arm and you can't do nothing. I bought a onesie with the had like the drop trowel in the back so I could, figure out how to go to the bathroom. I was just, but you
can't. Not a grown onesie.
A grown onesie. I was in the house in my onesie with my sling, and it was weird because they numb you at first.
Right.
So your arm doesn't work. So it's like a dead fish. It was a dead fish for about a month. It was it was very different. But anyway, move past it. But I would recommend. I knew I was getting surgery at the end of the year. I spent a year lifting weights. I mean, I lift weights anyway, but I spent a year getting ready for that surgery. And I guarantee you that's the reason I recovered so fast, was able to go ham in PT. If you've never worked out before, you just can't just pick it up and do it. Knew the difference between pain and like injury and discomfort, and was able to get that size back too. So anyway, I got an arm again and got some some cool scars, some battle wounds.
Okay, battle wounds.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Right. So now we're moving past that. My dog died.
Wait, don't tell me. What was the dog's name? Harley? No, that was Lisa's dog.
That was Lisa.
I don't know. It was some white dog's name, like Connor or like
it was
or Dylan or some shit. What was his name?
It was named after he was named after Batman's 2 favorite directors. So his name was Ridley Lucas.
There you go. Ridley. Yeah. That's what I remember.
Yeah,
Ridley. What happened? What happened?
Riddles. Ridley never slowed down up until surgery. He was running 5 miles with me, every other day. He was doing all his thing. He never looked old. He had a young face because he was black and white and but he, like, on Saturday wasn't himself, just like walked a little slower, didn't sniff as much. On Sunday, same thing. So Monday we took him to the vet, found out he was littered with cancer. His lungs, just cancer all through it. And it started from a mass on his spleen. So I'm at home, still in the, can't drive or anything. And Batman calls me. I had to get to the hospital. So, yeah.
Living down in Texas, I realized how much people really like dogs. Yeah. Like, everybody has a dog. Like, I don't know if the dog comes with the lease or, with the house that you buy or whatever. But
yeah.
And then I had a friend who had a dog, and because it gets so hot down there, he left the dog outside too long, and the damn dog fried out in the heat. He had one of those.
They'll call the people on you.
What do you call those dogs? They're like show dogs. It's like a little British bulldog, if you call it that. A
Frenchie.
A bully. Is that what you call it? Bullies are bulldogs, right?
There's a bulldog, but they're big and stocky.
No, these are little small dogs. Like, they aren't going to bite you or kill you or anything. You just have them just to say you got a dog. You pick the little fuckers up and take
a French bulldog. It's
a bulldog.
It's a French bulldog. They call him a Frenchie.
Yeah. So he had one, man, and he had left him out. And we used to, every time I go see him, he would just let the dog out. And just one day, he had put it on Facebook, RIP to my dog. And I was like, oh, because I had a little relationship with the dog. He'd come over, I'd pet the dog, he'd run up on my leg. But that's how, like, it doesn't go anymore with, like, me and your dog. I'll let you, hey, how you doing? I'll do that. And, pat my leg and I'll let him. That's it. In terms of me picking the dog up and petting it and doing all that shit and kissing it and picking it up and doing all that. No. And this is Trey pre-Texas. Like, I wasn't fucking with dogs before Texas. Like, you got a dog, put that motherfucker in the room or, like, put it in the yard or something. I don't fuck with dogs. Now, I've, realized that they aren't that harmful, rather.
They're not. They're loving.
and depending on the size of the dog is because if you're a little dog and you come and charge them, what you gonna do? I kick you.
And how you train it, how the owners train it, and how they treat it. I mean, my dog loved people more than dogs, and he ran with me. He ran up to 40 miles with me on concrete across Seattle, attached to my waist, and 80 or more in the mountains in Alaska with me. He was just trying to run. That's all he was trying to do.
So let me ask you: you taking this dog and doing all these things with the dog? Do you think that led to any of the condition that the dog suffered? I mean, you're taking the dog out on like cross country.
Yeah. That elongated his life. He lived to be. Yeah, people were shocked that he lived to be 16, 17 years old. English setters don't live that long. They live to be 12, 14. So him getting all the exercise that he had, I mean, he had lean muscle mass. He had everything. We had just checked him out. They said that cancer was quick. He did not have cancer. They said he probably did not have this problem 2 weeks before he died. Like it moved.
Yeah.
So but no, that elongated his life, because we took him to the doctor right before I had surgery. And because we flew with him, we would fly with him all the time. And so he has to get a checkup before he flies. So they checked his heart, his lung, they checked, nothing was there. They checked all of it. So we lost our boy. He was a very good boy. We miss him very much. We grieved very hard.
I'm sure.
Dude, I slept in his collar in his bed. The night we put him down. It was bad. There was a very expensive bottle of whiskey that existed before that day that did not exist by the end of that
do you know the term when people say I almost spit out my damn water? I literally
no, it was bad. It was bad. It was really bad. I will tell you though that we got a new dog. We did not.
So wait, stop. Because I was going to ask you, how long does it take to fill that void or, replace the dog? Or because I remember when my cat passed away, I wanted to get my cat Snapper died. And I asked my mom, did she want, no, I can just go get you another cat, a little kitten or whatever. And I remember her saying, no, it's too heartbreaking. I don't want another one. No.
Yeah.
So what made you say, okay, fuck it, let's go get another dog and create a brand new bond?
I'll tell you. So first of all, I never had a dog because I was going to get a dog when I was 80 and then we was going to die at the same time. I never wanted the grief. I had figured it out. But Batman says life just isn't life without a dog. So we had a dog. But I cursed him every day, telling him I'm going to grieve this dog so hard. So fuck you for getting me this dog that I love. But
how long after Ridley died did you buy this new dog?
I'll tell you.
New Brian.
I will tell you, but new Brian. I got that joke. I'm the guy. I will say the time, and then please give me time to explain the story.
I think my judgment hat is about to come on this big domed head. I think I'm about to get a judgment hat. I'm about to get
do you ever take it off?
So the dog died on, let's say, a Monday, right?
Yeah.
Monday, April 15th, right? When did Alexx and Batman
if we're
go
gonna
get a
do
brand
this,
new dog? Yes, that's what we're gonna do. Answer the question.
If we're gonna do this, we're gonna say the date. We're gonna honor my dog. My dog died on February 24th at 7 p.m.
2/24, 7 p.m. How long did it take one Alexx Dupree and one Bruce Wayne to replace Ridley with another dog?
We did not replace Ridley.
Okay, Ridley was not replaced.
We got another dog March 10th at 7 p.m. We flew to Ohio to get her. She was a rescue, just like Ridley was. We found an organization that only rescues English setters. She was 3 months old. She was born 5 days after I had my surgery. But we found her as we were grieving Ridley. We went through all the pictures and did all the things. And then we always do this thing where we then look online at other setters and say, no, Ridley's cuter. Or, whatever. You compare your dog to the other ones and say, how yours is better. That's what we do. Or a dog would play in the water and like, Ridley ain't playing in the water. You throw fetch, Ridley ain't fetching shit. And I stumbled upon this site that had little baby. And I was like, oh, how cute. And I saw other little puppies. They didn't do anything for me, didn't give a shit. Cute little puppy. And I saw her. It was like 3:00 in the morning on a Saturday. And I nudged Batman. I was like, I think I found our little girl. And he's like, I was like, are we doing this? We talked about, because we fly with Ridley. It's like, we could travel now. We could go to like we're grieving. Are we going to do it? Put in an application. Long story short, 7:00 in the morning, got a call. The next day, we had our first interview. They had to do a whole vetting process. They had to get letters from and recommendations from our friends. They had to do a home visit. They
for a fucking dog, bro. For a
yes,
dog. Okay.
yes. So this dog is a breed that eventually will be extinct, and it's very specific. And people they're a certain way, and they fast tracked us.
Why don't you just get the dog? Why don't they just breed this breed of dog and constantly breed them, have them fucking other female breeds of the dog, and they make little dog babies, and here we go.
No, we control the animal population. So she's spayed, and our boy was neutered. But yeah, if they're ever, that's
one
kind
time
of the
for
thing.
Barker, one time for the Barker. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
If they come through a rescue organization. But anyway, we flew to Ohio to go get her. And I mean, there were little signs along the way. You're going to think I'm a crazy human. And I give 0 fucks what you think. You know me. I'm the queen of don't give a shit what who thinks of me.
I'm listening.
But when I was looking at like her video, like I found her buried. She wasn't even on the main site. I clicked into some other dog. I was just looking at dogs, and then I found her, and she was listed nowhere else. But anyway, when they showed a picture of a video of her, they have like fosters get like it's toy day, and they put a pile of like 50 toys in the middle of the floor, and they go pick one out. She went and picked out the exact duplicate of Ridley's favorite toy.
What dog? Got it. So what dog? So what dog is cuter? Because I know you were saying you.
Wait a minute, I got one other thing.
Okay,
I got one other thing. She was born and has something called an umbilical hernia, and that's when you're basically your little belly button don't close all the way. There's like a little area that just it ain't nothing popping out. There's a little something, but whatever. Batman and I both had double hernia as a child, so I was like, it's my baby.
So the emotional tie between this dog is the toy and the hernia.
And I saw her beautiful face, and we got her. So yeah, we just
okay. So 2 weeks later, after Ridley passed, you all were already, canoodling another little dog. So has this what's the dog's name?
We named her after Ridley, and she has a tag that says Ridley's little sister. Because we never took any of his stuff up. She's played with his toys and done all the things. It's been a really healthy way to heal. She sleeps in his bed. Her name is Rexley Lotus.
Rexley Lotus. Okay. Got it. Okay. Yep. All right. Yep. I would have said that y'all are some really cruel dog owners, but now that you're giving me the back end of the story, the soul tie, the dog toy and the hernia and okay. Yeah. I get it. But
I feel like Ridley sent her to us. So let me tell you about Rexley. It was for us.
Rexley.
We didn't even. Yeah, Rexley. Rexley.
Okay.
It was not planned, but it was a very healthy way to grieve and to heal, because we talk about her brother to her all the time. We plays with her brother's toy. Some toys that he didn't like, she loves. Some of his favorites are her, like she's in his bed. We had her in his pajamas when, like we passed down the clothes, like the hand-me-downs, like this was your big brother's. So it worked for us. We have Ridley's collar, and Bruce's former dog in a shadow box hanging on our wall, so he's still with us. But yeah, it's been really, and we always wished we had Ridley as a puppy. We adopted him. He was between 5 and 7. He was a grown dog.
Gotcha.
So we got to have our little Ridley kind of puppy experience through her. And it's been awesome. I've trained this dog. She has about 60 skills that I've trained her myself, just me. And she's so fun. And she does all the things that Ridley didn't do. Ridley was quirky and on his own. She's fetching. She's going over the skills ramps in the park. She's tugging. Yeah, it's been good. But we did not replace Ridley, you son of a bitch.
You definitely replaced the damn dog 2 weeks later. But like I said, the fact that you've laid down all of the soul ties and hernia and I get it, you know, I get it. I get it. All right. So every week, as you can see, we're back. No more whammies, no more month hiatus, and then take another 6-month hiatus, and then come back and give you 2 shows, and then take a whole another year off, and then give you another 2 shows. Because we started this joint back in 2020, and here we are in 25, and we're only at what, 64 episodes.
It's so whack.
Yeah. So consistency is the key. Thank you all for checking us out again. You can follow us on all social media. As you can see, all of our social media handles is down there. Our website is back up and still popping, Trey and Alexx.com. Y'all have a great week. I'm Trey.
I'm Alexx Dupree.
Hello.
Deuces.